Right guys, we're going to go from this, okay, to this, and from that we're going to go to a slightly smaller version of that. Now, I can see you all hyperventilating at the moment. Believe me, you can do this, okay? Right, so if I show you that face on and I begin to turn it slightly, you can see where that face shape is coming from, can't you? All it is composite. It's little bits all stuck together to make one whole. So I'm just going to show you how to do this, and so we'll get on with it. If you look at this, can you see they are long cones, and they go about 3/4 of his head. I've got that stuck there very loosely, and it's just to illustrate where his eye will be. So we've got various cones stuck on his body and various little knobbles of wool. Can you see they are quite squidgy still? During this process, I want you to remember that less is more. So if in doubt, use less wool, because you can always take apart, but you can't, sorry, you can always add, but you can't take it off. So we've got all these little squidgy bits. That's the original bit there. And that's a cone. And that's a cone. I've only done half of it, because he just mirrored on the other side. So you're going to need to rip the rest of your wool up, and we'll begin. So I'm going to start by deconstructing this for you. So we've got these two here. We'll start with those. Now they are, like I said, about 3/4 of the length, and the way to do that is to get your strip and start rolling. I've got all sorts of little bits. It doesn't have to be one long strip or anything like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll it like you would do a sleeping bag, and you're going to use the phone as a way of doing this, and it's going to make life a lot easier. So basically you roll it on the spot, and we want one side fatter than the other. So we'll do a couple of rolls and then we'll leave that side alone, and we'll just keep on maybe folding this in, rolling it up, and we'll keep going. Now look, there is still some give in that. I am not stabbing this a whole heap. I stopped stabbing it, I'm not squidging it a whole heap. I am just squidging it a little bit, and I'm going to hold it up against his head. Bear in mind it's got to go just beyond his horns. Look, not even a finger width. It's going down the back of his neck, okay? And it's going nearly 3/4 of the length down his nose. And as I said, you can always add. It's very difficult to take away, okay? So we want 2 of those. When we've done them, you tack them on. And when I say tack, you go down the side. I'm going to take this off as well. So you go down like that. You never go on top, always down the side. So if we were sewing, there would be a couple of stitches down here. So that's basically how we do one. Okay. I'll be back in a minute and show you how to do the rest.